you say? How's lockdown going for you?
Yeah, well, level 3 is great for me. Are you still up in Auckland?
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Way to do it. Yeah, up in
Yeah.
Auckland. So still no coffee or Uber Eats for us at this stage.
Yeah, well, I hate to tell you, I had a barista coffee this morning.
Oh, how was it?
It was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. We chatted back in March last. Yeah.
We had a good little catch up then. We talked about doing the potential of doing some shows, but I think Sam has been in lockdown in Melbourne ever since then.
Yeah. I was about to say, I was like, because I'm pretty sure last time, because you did a bunch of like summer gigs and stuff, and then Sam went back and you stayed here. And I guess Sam picked the wrong decision.
I know. I mean, I get that his stuff's over there, but the poor guy.
Yeah, I reckon. Oh man, how's that been then? You guys still kind of putting music together, but I mean, from different countries.
Yeah, I mean, we're in Melbourne via lockdown because we still really couldn't see each other that much. We've kind of perfected the skill now, so we've it's not too, I mean, not ideal, but not too bad, all things considered.
Yeah, well, hey, it takes a lot to adapt and overcome, and I think you guys definitely done the overcoming part pretty darn well. We'll let go. Awesome track.
Yeah.
Awesome track.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah. So that was sort of a continuation from the EP that we released at the start of the year, just sort of working on the same sort of sounds and develop that sound further and sort of take it to the next level. We really feel like we've kind of hit the mark with this one. So yeah, we're pretty stoked with how it turned out.
Yeah, I reckon. Is this potentially the first single on a new EP that's coming out at some point?
Yes. Well, I mean, we're still trying to work through that at the moment.
Yeah.
We've got a whole bunch of singles coming out throughout summer, so that's exciting as well.
Yeah, that's going to be so good. I'm so in two minds about everything though, because summer's not that far away, like at all. So I'm hoping all this COVID stuff kind of settles down a bit.
I know. Me too. It's hard to kind of get excited when everything is still so up in the air, isn't it? And,
yeah.
You know, you can see how quickly everything can turn from the last couple of weeks.
Oh, most definitely.
We're certainly dealing with a different beast this time, aren't we?
Yeah, that's for sure. You know, we almost thought we were past it, and so like, you know, promoters, gigs, locations, all of that kind of jazz was, you know, just starting to ramp up again, and a lot of gigs being booked and announced, and I mean, summer festy season, all of that, and now it's a little bit of a big question mark over that, eh?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I actually work, when I'm not writing music with Sammy, I actually work for Rhythm and Bones.
Oh, cool.
So we had our lineup ready to go.
Oh man.
And then we got sent into lockdown, and we thought, all right, let's just no point releasing it. We'll just sort of read the room a bit and see what the public sentiment is like. And we're like, let's just hold off, because the last thing you want to do is kind of release the lineup when there's still just this whole cloud looming overhead.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll be fine by then, but yeah, still, it's all up in the air, isn't it?
Yeah, it might be an interesting summer though, because last year all the festy seasons were Kiwi artists that were the lineups, because, you know, international acts couldn't really get here unless they did all the isolation and everything. Potentially we could have a repeat of that, like some really cool up and coming and established Kiwi artists as well.
Yeah, no, I hope that's the way, and I hope that the public can understand that from the other side of things. I know it's frustrating because they all want to see your big pop acts and your big dance acts coming across from overseas, but sometimes it's not feasible because it's just hard to get them into the country with limited MIQ spots and everything. And also, you know, if you're taking away spots, it might be taking away spots from Kiwis that need to get home from overseas.
Yeah, exactly.
And then secondly, it's like there's so much New Zealand talent, and you know what, you're going to have a good time regardless. So just, these are unusual times.
Yeah.
So hopefully that people can just kind of understand that and just get involved and enjoy the Kiwi side of things as well, like they did last summer.
Yeah, exactly. I think last summer really proves that we can do it as well. And plus there's so much amazing Kiwi music. And, you know, everyone puts a focus on shopping local and supporting your local, but it's the same with musicians, right?
Yeah, right. You should be. Yeah, absolutely you should be. And I feel like that should definitely be a thing, especially in these times when musicians are kind of going a bit tough because they can't tour, they can't put any shows on or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's the perfect time to be, streaming New Zealand music and supporting local music as much as possible.
Do you reckon, has Sam got any future plans to try and get over this way, or even move back?
Well, so we're going to be hitting the summer circuit.
Yeah.
So Rhythm and Vines will be sort of the centrepiece of that once again. and then there'll be a few shows kind of either side of that. But we're just trying to work out what it's going to look like with his quarantining.
Yeah.
And he's going to be vaccinated, what the deal is with that. I'm not sure whether that will count for anything. So, the plan is to get him, for him to come back, but it's just going to be working out how and when at this stage.
Yeah, I'm almost imagining like if that can't go ahead, then you know how they make the holographic.
Exactly.
Sam can be there in spirit.
Yeah, I have done a few shows since he's gone back. So I played with Peking Duck.
Oh, yes, I saw that. Awesome.
A couple of months ago at Spark Arena.
Yeah.
And I've done a few other little shows as well without him. So that might be another option as well, but it's not quite the same.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's like the better of a bad situation, but still it's kind of like, well, yeah.
Yeah, a couple of years ago we expanded and did a live show.
Yeah.
So we used to bring along our instruments and play that as well. And recently we've gone back to DJing. But this summer we were going to DJ, but bring our old tour singer along with us.
Yeah.
So that would have been cool as well, kind of just to bring in an extra live element for these summer shows.
Yeah.
But now it's not. It's looking like Sam might not even be able to get back himself, let alone get the singer involved. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll be crossing everything: your legs, your arms, your eyes, whatever else you can that it can get over. And oh man. No, I definitely hope that can happen. Positive messages and self-confidence, I think that's like pretty massive at this time as well, right? Like everyone's...
Absolutely. Especially with, you sort of have fluctuations, don't you? Some days you're up, some days you're just going to put you down. It's like, it's so hard to kind of have some consistency, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, like we were saying before, right? It's uncertain times, it's COVID times, but yeah, level 4 definitely kind of highlights a few things, right?
Yeah, this was my first sort of Kiwi lockdown.
Right.
We had a little one, I think it was, in March?
Yeah, right. It was only a couple of days, eh?
Yeah, this is my first time doing sort of extended level 4, and it's a lot stricter than it is in Australia. So level 4 in Australia is what we would consider level 3 here.
Right.
And I'm like, man, it is tougher. It's tougher in these level 4s. There's nothing to do.
Yeah, right. And there's those memes of like, oh, the worst thing about being an adult is figuring out what to cook for dinner each night. And it's like you can't even cheat and go and get takeout. You actually have to sort out meals.
I know. I've never done more cooking in my entire existence.
Well, hey, lockdown is good for learning new skills, making good habits.
Yeah, I like the positivity.
Yeah. You can fake it till you make it, right?
Yeah, exactly.